Hey everybody, I'm Joe, it's Jenn, Dustin. We're here with the first episode of Real.People.Gaming. How you guys doing today?
I'm really good. How are you?
Nice. Today we're going to be talking about the Sega Genesis Mini. We're going to go through the games, we're going to talk a little bit about it, why this release of a Sega Genesis Mini console is so significant, and we'll start talking off about the actual box itself. Styled on the first Genesis release came with Sonic the Hedgehog. That's why you see Sonic here. This looks like the box of the Sega Genesis that I bought when I got it for Christmas when I was a kid. It's a little more square, but this is more rectangular. But they're really going for it because this is the 30th anniversary of the release of Sega Genesis. It was released in August 1989. So I just want to take a look at the.
Yeah, it's sweet. So this is exactly how it looked when it first came out. Just mini, correct?
Shrunk
It's
down.
exactly the same. That's actually pretty tight, and I think that's a nice attention to detail.
Yeah.
I like that they left the joint a 16-bit revolution on the front of it. That was them kind of throwing shade at that point.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But this is the actual console itself. Has your on-off button, reset button, a volume slider. It doesn't do anything, but it's there. It has a working cartridge slot, and even on the side, this comes off to emulate the expansion port for the Sega CD. And
I got the volume slider on the Genesis.
yeah, because it had a headphone jack, which kind of emulates here. There's no hole, but it is kind of.
You make your own hole.
Yeah, exactly. Take your drills to it, everybody. So let's talk about our experience with the Sega Genesis. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about mine.
And then Dustin can go, and I'll go last.
Yeah.
I really want to know what our resident gaming expert, her experience with the Genesis console.
I'll go third.
Okay. I got mine for Christmas. I don't remember which year, but it came with Sonic the Hedgehog built in. I remember the morning I got it. It was a real big moment for me. I've always liked games, but I had Nintendo. Nintendo was great, but this felt like such a big jump from what the end of Nintendo was capable of. And at the time, the Super Nintendo was out, and I had a choice basically. You get the Genesis and an extra game, or you get the Super Nintendo with whatever it's packed in with. And I went with the Genesis because it had more games, and I'm happy. It had a great lineup, a lot of cool games on it, a lot of cool games on this actual mini console, which you'll see. And I'm a huge Genesis fan. Eventually I got Super Nintendo, but Genesis is always going to be number one in my heart.
Yeah. I always grew up a pretty big Nintendo junkie. We had a Genesis in the house. My brothers got one. I think we had Mortal Kombat, the original one, was that the one you had to enter the blood code in?
Yes, that was
everything was sweat until you entered the code in. And then we had Evander Holyfield boxing, and obviously Sonic, maybe Altered Beast. But I didn't really play too much Sega until I got older. For me, it was that was my brother's system. I loved the Nintendo games. It's funny, even remembering back then, Sega's campaign was always they were the system with attitude. They were the cool system. Nintendo, what was their old slogan? Sega do what Nintendo don't.
Yeah. And
that was kind of the thing back then. Sega, they were the bad boy system. They had the cooler games, the better, brighter graphics. They didn't have the childish games that Nintendo had. I didn't really have too much experience with it growing up until I got a little bit older. And I started appreciating a lot of the games that they had and a lot of the titles that I didn't realize were Sega exclusives. So.
Yeah.
I have little experience with Sega. What else could be said after their information spiel? But I never had a Sega growing up. I had a Game Gear handheld, and the only game that we had was Sonic, and it blew through batteries, obviously. Oh, yeah. So I think at a certain point, we stopped buying batteries, and I just never played it ever again. Not buying batteries, but enough, because I think it took 8 batteries or something ridiculous.
Yeah. It took 6, but it was for 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah, it's just too much, and we didn't have that much money. So I had a Game Gear. I only played Sonic. I have no other experience with the Sega Genesis, so we're going to play a little bit after this, and it's going to be really new for me.
Cool, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, me too.
It's funny with the Game Gear with the battery thing, because it's essentially a console made for on the go. That you had to have an extra little cache of batteries with you, just in case.
It was just a lot of Sega's ideas. It was ahead of its time. They had the technology that wasn't quite ready to be used.
Yeah.
So this has a very wide lineup of games that you know, some great games that you might not know, and yeah, we'll get into that. So we're gonna boot it up, and then we'll take a look at more of the what this has to offer.
Alright, so we're here.
Yeah, this is the main screen.
Mm-hmm.
The music that's playing, it's a melody of some assorted Genesis music, composed by Yuzo Koshiro, who did the amazing soundtrack for Streets of Rage 2. We're going to play that in a little bit. That's an amazing game. So let's go through the interface a little bit before we start playing the game. This is where one of the downsides of the Genesis Mini is it's only, as far as I can tell, only affects the menu, but sometimes you get a double input. Now, I don't think it's the controller. It's not really doing it right now, but it has been doing it when I've been playing it. It seems to be just confined to the actual screen. There, it went just with 2 when I just hit it once.
Okay.
So, but only, like, I tested it out with Tetris down here. When you're doing a lot of like single taps on the D-pad, it didn't affect Tetris at all. So.
That's good.
Okay.
So it's only a menu issue?
I believe so. Up here, we can sort it by...
Cool.
Yeah, I have it sorted by release date because I think it's cool. You know it's wrong.
Is it wrong?
Altered Beast came before Alex Kidd.
Yeah, I was wondering why Alex Kidd showed up first in the menu, and I'm like, it's not alphabetical.
No.
It's also not the greatest game.
Yeah, it's really not. But we can do A to Z, and by genre, number of players,
That's
release
cool.
date. And if you hit the B button, you can see all the side spines.
Ooh. That little extra touch is
that's
so much
nice.
more worth it to me.
Now we're going to go to settings, and there's different things we can look through. Screen settings is either stretch or normal. If you stretch it out, you're a terrible person. Wallpaper settings, I have black, but you
That's
can
cute.
You could do this, you can select either one of these. I just feel like they're too distracting.
Yeah, I agree.
And then
Do you get the scan lines like in the?
yeah, it's a CRT filter. It's not really all that well done in this, to be honest.
Really? Okay.
I'm not a fan of it to begin with, but it's not done. But the really cool thing, you go to languages, and I'm going to switch to Japanese.
Okay.
Neat.
That's freaking cool.
It's so cool.
And it's even...
Oh my god, that's awesome.
It's not even the Japanese box art, it's also the Japanese ROMs.
That is so neat.
There are 2 games in particular I want to highlight. We're going to do them in both versions, but it's really, really cool. Just make sure you memorized how the...
Menus like that?
Yeah, so you can get back to...
or learn
English.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Or any other language.
Alright, cool. So,
Sega really do and Nintendo don't.
Yeah, for real though.
I guess we'll start out with Alex Kidd. I feel like we'll go through it by release date just to show the progression of Genesis games. This is not good. This is one of these bad games that are on here just because Alex Kidd is kind of central to Sega. It was a big series on Master System. It was meant to go...
They were going to initially make him one of the franchise stars, weren't they? I really think they were going to attempt to.
Supposed to take over... It's like take on Mario, but his games are not good.
Clearly. Does Mario have a Vespa?
Yeah.
Or a pogo
Pogo
stick?
stick? It's cute.
Yeah.
Nice animation on the home screen.
Cool hairstyle.
Yeah, it's cute. Baseball. Onigiri?
So he punches and...
Look at his eyes when he punches.
Very Adventure Island.
Yep.
This is adorable.
You get hit by the car.
Watch out for those Fisher-Price Busymobiles.
Can I try it again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rookie Town.
Damn right, Rookie Town.
Beat me at the game and I'll push.
What's that?
The bear has an eye patch. Give you a gift. Bet $50.
It's the Panther from Thundercats.
Now this is interesting because in the games on the Master System, some of the bosses were just rock, paper, scissors matches. So you could lose your progress just because you lost a rock, paper, scissors match.
Wow.
Give me a gift.
Will you bet your life?
You know I will.
You know, they talk about how loot boxes are gambling and corrupting the youth, but like, we've been playing this for less than 5 minutes and I've gambled like 4 times already.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Give me your scooter.
But hot take over.
And zoom in on that.
I'm a car too! Boom boom! This is adorable.
I never saw Mario push in any game. Punch him.
Oh.
What? Leave it to you.
Is this the game I'm the best at?
Whoa.
Punched you right in the jaw. I'm a daydream believer and a homecoming queen.
Yeah, they don't spit out anything.
Yeah. Oh, what's up? Little brother. How you doing?
Oh,
Oh, this game's over.
So the cool thing about
Brother!
one of
Brother.
the great features of this is that normally these mini consoles you gotta go and hit the reset button.
Yeah,
I hold the start button for 5 seconds.
that's awesome.
Go to the menu.
I'm gonna
Why
buy.
wouldn't you?
I'm gonna buy 3 of these and then just put Nintendo ROMs on them. On the other 2.
Just to make it easy?
Yeah.
To the main menu.
That's funny.
To maybe the most painfully average game of all time.
Was from your word.
Altered Beast.
I had so much experience playing this in pizza houses and laundromats when I was a kid.
This is some epic shit though.
Yeah. Always had the Japanese writing on top, which I appreciated.
Yeah.
Here.
Makes it more epic. Oh, it's 2 players. Anybody want to jump in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. There we go. Really, it should be Rise from Your Graves, but whatever.
Rescue my daughter. Alright, dude. Do we both get to have her, or?
Try to get that blue sphere. I think C is the jump. Oh, you missed it. We'll
It's
get
a bunny hop, apparently. Yeah.
I don't want to get hit.
Piss off, Cerberus.
Try attacking with B because the kick has more range. Right, get that.
It's just that easy, kids.
So we can't fight the boss until we're both.
Altered beasts.
Yeah.
Ah.
Try to get one. Yeah. This was epic when it.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
epic.
This is probably the most basic gameplay I've ever seen in my life, but there's
Green
something.
werewolf.
Right? Oh, you don't want to be back there. Better come.
Really? Junk punch.
Me.
Ugh. The cheeriest looking demon I've ever seen. Let me just unload some of these heads on you.
Round cleared. Here you go.
You know, I'm not to criticize him, but if you could have done that, maybe you should have done
Yeah.
that before you fought us.
Here we go.
This is pretty
Really
nice.
progressing that story along.
It's really gorgeous. Their kicks are hilarious.
Here we go. Yeah!
Oh my
Worth death.
I
god.
love the death scream.
Take me, dragon.
That shit is so funny.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. There you go, Jen.
That's pretty dope. That's cool. I don't know, I like this game.
A lot of people talk shit about it. It's perfectly average.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was great for the time.
Yeah.
And again, this is cater cut for the
Yeah.
arcade market.
Yeah.
You do want to keep playing, don't you?
There.
Your shirt went down.
I mean, he's all fucking...
Oh my god, that's so funny. The more you power up, the less clothes you
Yeah.
have.
Get them boobies now. Look at
Yeah.
that.
And this, who said only
Yeah,
women in
yeah.
games? Look, you're getting hit by a peen with no clothes on. That's
Yeah,
sexualization.
this doesn't say this game probably sculpted my sexuality. As a kid. Get here, Gargamel. Yeah, you already said that. What happened last time?
It was your doom,
You gonna
son.
throw some more heads at me?
whoa!
Ah, you dead.
This is cool. This is not average. This is very cool.
Don't you die about it. That's not how a dragon would scream.
I really like this game.
You got a little case of pink eye there, buddy.
Is that enough for this game, though?
You're gonna keep pumping that smoke.
Yeah, I think
Pump
that's
that
enough
smoke.
for now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Jen, you're definitely trying this one first.
Oh, hell yeah! Yo, you know this is my shit.
Jimmy Jam.
What I love about this game is that the easy mode is called demonstration mode.
It's accurate.
Should just be called Gen mode.
Again, we were just talking. This is the direct arcade port for the most part.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was actually programmed by Yuji Naka, who would go on to be the main programmer for Sonic the Hedgehog.
Cool.
Basically recreated the arcade game.
Mm.
Oh, and I have this. Whoa! I fucked up!
Nope, no you didn't.
I was sure you were going to get hit there.
A nice little bossa nova version of the main theme.
You can shoot up in this game, unlike most of these other types or ports of it.
It does make the game infinitely easier.
Yeah.
I never beat the original one because as soon as I got to the last boss and they told me I had to play the game again, I'm like, fuck this. You're cheap.
There was a kid I went to school with who could beat the NES version of Ghouls and Goblins, and I just was like, I just made him the coolest person ever for a while.
Well, you must really have a lot of time on your hands.
Yes. In retrospect, he's probably making poor use of his time.
Yeah.
The fuck?
The guy turns into a duck.
I got punked.
Duck pumped.
This game definitely hates you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Suit up. Nope.
Oh, wow. That was impressive.
That was clutch.
Yeah.
Clutch move, Jenny. Uh-oh.
I fucking love the. Oh shit.
Run for the most conspicuous large one there. What would you do?
I fucking love this game so much.
Spooky Star Davis.
She didn't know this game was anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
See if you can fuck these guys up again. Nice.
Eat lead, bird brain. I know what they're doing.
They need to shoot straight up.
Oh, word.
It looks kind of ominous. Oh. Little twisted. Oh. Fuck. Yeah, you know you pulled this F out there right now.
That shit's hard.
Yeah.
Alright, that was. I can play this shit! Oh, I love this game so much. I love it so much.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is 2-player.
Another laundromat Pizza House
Now you
classic.
guys can do this.
Alright.
And I was telling Jen this. I have a lot, and it sounds like a weird association to make, but anytime I play this game, even if it's like an arcade, I smell fabric softener or pepperoni. Because I played this in so many pizza houses and laundromats.
That guy's grapes.
I know.
I'm just trying to sell you guys grapes. What's going on?
You guys look thirsty.
Oh!
Yes, those are the things from Golden Axe.
Oh, you can ride it?
Not
Are you
Golden Axe, from,
fucking serious?
Ah, I guess I'm doing it.
That is cool.
Get over here.
You probably just killed it. Nope, that is cool, man.
Yeah, these are the enemies from Altered Beast. Little turtle dragons.
Yeah, they do look like that.
Yeah.
That's
I'll go at the
hilarious.
bottom so we don't hit each other.
Up top. Piss off, scamp.
Piss off, scam.
Turtle Village.
Turtle Village. There's 2 of them.
2 giant Turks. Get out of here.
No, I'll use this.
Yeah. Tail.
So this isn't even the best beat 'em up on the system
No.
either.
Sorry, dude. You toast. I meant to do it that time. I just want to get that sweet shot of you flying through the air.
Looks like you were lifting him up.
I am emotionally. Like any good woman would. I like hitting him with the butt of my. Don't use your sword. Hit him with the butt of the sword.
Did you say butt?
Up the damn scout.
Oh!
Want to get the dragon? You want? No.
Yo, dude!
Jenny style.
Oh shit!
Yo, China ass bitch, get over here.
Oh shit! You can't say that.
No, I meant the wrestler China.
You're already giving into censorship, Jen.
You know what? F you guys.
Gotta have a skeleton.
Seriously, skeletons get a poor rap in games.
Yeah, I feel bad for skeletons.
There was a game on the PlayStation, Medieval,
Yeah.
where you're a skeleton.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, here we go.
Skeleton's finally the hero.
What do you brought your friend with you this time? Get out of my camp! Get out of here! Yeah, you little dagnick bugger, get out of here! Yeah, my swift kicks ain't so swift right now.
That looks
There
swift.
you go. You really gonna tempt me like this, man? There you go. Oh, the village was come back with a giant turtle. Of course it was.
There's your super realistic turtle.
Turtle style.
Not for nothing, like all these
I'm just
Genesis games
going ham.
rule.
Yeah.
Like these are all good games.
Yeah.
This is what I was talking
Except for
about
that
before.
one where you're like on the grid. That was kind of
Yeah.
fun.
That's what I was talking about. I missed out on a lot of really great games because I was so
Nintendo.
married to Nintendo. But like I was saying before too, I also felt like being a young kid, like Nintendo was like the bad boy like teenage system. I wasn't allowed to play it because they had all the cool games.
Yeah.
Alright, now that we've seen a turtle, we can move on.
Yeah. Good on me. Whoops.
Starting with the guy on the right.
Columns. This will be
Nope.
very brief.
Yes, please.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a puzzle game.
Hope you like Tetris with gems.
Yeah.
I do.
It's bejeweled.
Loose subplot in this.
That's interesting. I like all these start menus though. They're really gorgeous. Anybody want to be my player too?
No.
Sure. Hints will be given until level 3.
You can't.
I'm going medium.
You can't turn them.
You know, you can only shift the gems around. They're always going to be vertical. You gotta get 3 in a row.
I'm worth that medium.
Either like you can do it diagonal or vertically or horizontally.
Oh,
At
I
least 3.
understand. Oh, I'm such an asshole.
Wow.
I mean, I'm glad
Sorry,
you said it.
Oh.
So you really ever played this on Game Gear? Because that's the version I remember.
I don't remember playing this over
Like,
my life.
this is the kind of game I would never have considered playing on Genesis. Like, it's like, I like kind of was like, you know, this is for a portable.
I remember being really pissed off because one of my friends had a sleepover one time. He rented this game.
Yeah.
I remember even as a kid being like, "Why would you get this?"
It's good. It's like, it's not bad.
You know why it's bad? Because I lost. Should have gone slow and steady. It's probably very inaccurate, but I always used to associate games with this with like, you have a Sega or a system and like your parents need to play something.
Yeah. Oh, I had a Game Boy. Like, you know, anytime I wasn't playing it, like, they were playing Tetris.
Yeah.
Then, you know, same thing with this, once we got this. It was, yeah. This wasn't quite Tetris, but...
That's like games like Wall Street Kid and stuff like that. I was like, there's no reason, like, kids didn't actually play Wall Street Kid, I'm assuming.
This game kind of, like, shows that, like, as far as at least the audio for Genesis, it could either be really good or really bad.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't the high point of Genesis game music. Jenn, pro Collins gamer.
Yeah.
I'm about to speedrun this shit.
I'm a real communist.
Okay, it took a second.
Yuck, yuck.
places forever.
Seriously.
Just turned into the column stream.
I mean, I'm already 100% sold on buying one of these.
Fuck!
You got cocky, this is what happens.
Yeah.
No, it's
You
not.
flew too close to the sun there, Icarus.
That was fun.
Very good. I mean, I got the same thing, but...
Alright, so, yeah, let's skip Thunder Force 3, because we'll probably spend a lot of time in
This game's great, though.
Yeah, wanna start?
Yes, I do. This
This
is a
bit-
Capcom
No, this is all
Disney
Sega.
game? No? Yeah.
They just licensed it from Disney. This is a big get for Sega, really.
Yeah. I always loved this game growing up.
Oh, I love this game. I used to play this.
This and,
Was this also on a Nintendo?
I think you're thinking about Mickey Mania.
I'm probably
There's Mickey
thinking
Mania and
about Mickey
Mickey's
I
Magical
am.
Quest
Yeah.
I
for Super
am.
Nintendo was phenomenal. That was a
That is
Capcom game. I played like one.
This is cute though too.
That's a concept.
It's like,
Don't make Minnie ugly.
yeah, I know. It's like, it doesn't matter what's on the inside.
Look, their name is Ms. Rebel.
Miserable.
Yep. You got it. Use Your Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse.
Romp shake for
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse. His butt shakes an awful lot.
Look at that. Mickey Thrust.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
hit the C button again in the air before you.
There you go.
Oh, like
Yeah,
drop,
I had to figure that
stomp
out.
'em,
I forgot
ground
about that
pound.
too. Yeah, butt stomp.
Brown pound. Whoop. Whoop. Apple bottom bouncing and apple tossing.
Where are you going? What's the premise? You're trying to save Mickey? I mean Minnie?
Yeah, and you gotta go through like these rooms in the castle that are, have these like worlds in them.
Mm.
But really, the point of the game is just get to the end of the level.
Pretty much. Yeah. Ah!
That's pretty cute.
Oh. You're dead.
Yes. Romp stomping.
Booty bouncer. Oh!
It looks so terrifying when you see it.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's sad.
Sorry about that. Now you're just trying to live your best life. Nope. Nope.
Glad you did not.
I sense a boss coming with all these apples. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, they are so cute. I like those things so much. They are so funny. What a waste of apples. Freaking booty squash them.
Booty squash your
You
opinion.
just wasted all your apples. Oh!
Yeah, what a waste of apples. Well, I got some diamonds and apples.
Yeah, I could have had more.
Well, I don't know. That's terrifying.
This is the same thing over and over.
Okay, that's not how I did it. Yeah, how many hits you get, man? How you hurting?
Aw, nuts. I watch games like this, and I'm always like, oh yeah, this looks easy. But then you try it, and you're like,
Yeah,
this
you
is
do
the
get
hardest
caught up in
thing
a
in the
moment with stuff like this.
100%.
You gotta jump and throw.
Oh, that's your last apple.
Yeah. Got another apple for him.
There you go.
My apple bottom.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, shot the moon.
Oh, it sucks all out of them.
It means he gets all but.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
sorry,
all
man.
day.
Take my apples. Getting romp stomped. Rump dumped.
That's so freaking funny.
You must be brave and smart to save Minnie. Now I'm good. Yep.
But I do want to. We're gonna go into the U.S. version really quickly, and then we're gonna go into the Japanese version so I can explain what's going on, what the difference is, and why it happened.
A lot more naked women.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, it goes without saying, the Japanese version. It's the first thing I ever saw on my Genesis, and it changed my life.
You crying, Joe?
Stop looking at me! Alright, so just look at the sky, like the clouds and everything. How they're not moving around, there's no scrolling, it's just kind of there, and everything's on the same level.
Stagnant.
Yep, so we're gonna go into the Japanese version. So like I said, this is the Japanese ROM, and you'll see the difference. So look at the sky and the clouds.
Oh wow, okay.
That's wild. And interesting that they have both versions on here.
Yeah.
That's
Good touch
nice.
on your own.
Yeah, really.
There's only one other game that I want to go into with a significant difference.
That's freaking wild. I
Yeah.
can't even believe that.
They really kept the gamers' interest at heart with that.
Yeah, talk about Americans wanting money.
I think even the mountains, like, I don't remember for sure, but I think the mountains are also, like,
I think they were a little
not-
more static,
Yeah, they're not parallax scrolling like they are now.
Yeah.
So they just took a little bit of extra time to get this out there in Japan, and it shows. I'm just gonna go through this first. I don't know if I've seen Sonic before.
Everybody know. This song is such a great song, though. Talk about like top 10 game soundtrack songs of all time.
And even with like even the shitty Sonic games have amazing soundtracks.
Yeah.
Like, virtually all of them. All the Sonic games have great soundtracks.
I know you're a big Sonic fan, but what's your opinion on all the other Sonic games, though, like 2 and Tails and Sonic and Knuckles?
One of my biggest disappointments is Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles aren't on here.
Yeah.
I think I know why. It's because there's some licensing issues with the music in there because it was supposedly either Michael Jackson did it, or some of the music for Sonic 3, or his producers.
Really?
So, and it just has some complications. Probably why they're not on here. But they're all great. A lot of people say Sonic 2 is their favorite. Sonic 3 Knuckles is my favorite, and I actually like the original Sonic more than Sonic 2.
Okay.
But that's just my
humble opinion.
Yeah. Elysia Downturn. I think you'll like this game a little bit.
There's a dragon in it, so that's kind of a foregone conclusion.
Neat. 1992. That's the year I was born.
This plays a little weird. I'm going to show you first.
Let me show you how to play this.
This intro is cool. Game Arts. They would go on to make Grandia and the Lunar RPG series. Gynax is an anime company. I just like this intro. I'm glad this game made it because it's not very well known. I do like it a lot.
Gorgeous.
I wonder how they determine the games to go on it, other than just popularity. Because there's some games on here that definitely weren't the most popular.
Yeah.
If they like pulled on it, if there's actually like a labor of love in it, where they like I've never even heard of this game.
Yeah.
Oh. Hack Dragon.
I feel like the best way, the way I play this game is to once I clear out the screen enemies, if I can, I wait till my gauge goes up. That way when the first attack with the blow up gauge will clear out the screen a lot. But sometimes you can't do that because you just keep getting attacked.
Here's Zap.
I just felt I've never played a game that is like this. Like plays like this. And I do enjoy it a lot.
Yeah. It's an interesting dynamic having both characters have light bars.
Yeah.
This game's sick.
It is a cool game.
I hate to say it, I feel like this game might have been overlooked because it's a girl.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you're probably correct. Back then, shit.
Yeah.
No, let me get awake swiftly.
Power walk.
Damn ankle weights.
Actually, no. But I want to buy this console.
Yeah.
Okay, so get ready for some music that you're either gonna
Yep.
love or it's gonna make your ears bleed.
Okay.
Yay, baby.
Yeah.
Get in the game.
Road Rash 2.
Let's start a race. This definitely doesn't control as good as I remember it.
I think a lot of those games are like that. When you go back and play them.
Mm-hmm. I love all the people just standing on the side of the road watching you beat the crap out of other bikers cheering you on.
I know.
It also has, like, you'll see when, I'm just gonna do one race. But it's, unless I finish in first, it has a pretty funny, like, end of the race scene.
Ominous music.
Well, we should do if you win. I would like to see the end screen when you win and another when you lose.
No pressure.
Well, I think you'll get what happens on the other way either way. Oh.
Ah! I guess you're... Are you drunk?
I love how everybody else, all the bikers have names that are seen,
Yeah.
right? Bunker, Leslie,
You can't change
Rude
that.
Boy.
Bunker's a real lunker. Brass. Ah!
Oh, that's cool.
That's what I call road rash.
Until you have to run 9 miles back to your bike.
That's a cool element of this. I like that.
Yeah, that is really cool. Hey, watch out, sir. Speed limit's 35.
Slip. If I do ever start a video game band, I am gonna play this song.
You mean when?
Yeah.
I
Anybody that's out there.
Going 120 and a 35.
Crap, it's the fuzz. What happens if they catch up to you? Anything?
Yeah, you get arrested.
That's cool.
Getting arrested's fun.
In this game it is.
Seriously.
To be fair.
It's a snow chain in case it starts to snow outside.
Oh, you don't have to get first place.
Then,
This is cool.
To your bike.
yeah. Then if you want to.
Oh my god. Whoa, for your white little dat bruh. What?
What?
Whoa, for your white little Deborah.
What is that?
Oh my god, that's gonna be my high school yearbook quote.
Alright, this is a 2-player game. Who wants to play?
What game is it?
Streets of Rage, baby.
I want to play it.
Wait, Streets of Rage 1? You just said it's not on here, right?
No, it's just Street Rage 2.
Okay.
Which I think is the best one.
Yeah, it is.
And it's fucking...
Makes sense.
The music on this game is
Mm-hmm.
fucking amazing.
Who doggy? Skate!
I'm Blaze.
What was that thing with Donald Glover? Like, my name's Bill and I love to skate.
My name's Brian.
That's it.
And I like to skateboard.
This is the best first level music in any game ever.
Confession time, internet? I used to have a massive crush on this girl.
Of course you did. I have a crush on her.
Did you guys see Streets
You
of
should
Rage?
be that guy from Streets of Rage for Halloween. That'd be fucking hilarious.
That should be Hagar for
You
Halloween.
should.
From Fatal Fury.
Yes.
We're trying to fight.
Oh.
That's actually mad at that. Well, I'll have to cut my beard into a mustache. Dunk.
There's in one of the few, like I think it's like the 3rd or 4th level. You were in a that takes away your health from you. That so be careful. There's like a sign in the background on one of the later levels. It just says "Go Baseball."
Yeah, beat-em-ups are probably one of my favorite genre of games.
Yeah, it's
for
so
sure.
accessible. Like
Yeah.
anybody can pick it up and play.
Yeah, that's why I like them.
Some of the people's names in these games always crack me up, though. Why Sigma
Yeah.
Gausha?
Joseph.
Yeah. Later. Yeah. Creepy stabber.
Now, I always think that car's gonna back up because it does in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade
Yeah.
game, but it doesn't. This guy just has infinite knives.
Yeah.
Oh shit, sorry.
There's a ROM hack of this game where you can play as Sonic the Hedgehog.
Really?
That's hilarious.
That's amazing.
I like this girl's outfit. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. What, that she's got shoes on that you apparently tie around the ankle?
They just look like red garbage bags.
Yeah.
That was a pretty horrifying scream.
Barbon. My name is what I do. This guy's wearing swishy pants. How am I supposed to beat him? Yo.
You don't. Hey!
You got something to lose.
He's not an enemy. You just killed Joe.
That was an accident.
He looks like an enemy.
Well, that's the first level.
That was fun as fuck.
Yeah. Fucking, this is my favorite game on here.
Won't you get inside someplace dry? Take off those wet clothes, please.
Gunstar Heroes. This is great.
Gunstar Heroes is a classic.
Yeah. This is another 2-player game, so you guys want to try it?
I'm cool with that. You want to play?
Yeah.
You might like the intro. It's very anime-ish.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And now you can see like companies are getting a handle with Genesis and doing some really cool shit.
It's cute. They look like ants. Like human ants. Whoa.
This is epic fucking title screen. So this, it's kind of like Contra, but not really. You want to do free shot, because fixed shot will mean you stop. You can't move when you fight, when you shoot.
Okay.
This game is just fucking non-stop craziness. This one, you just hold it down. There's no reason not to.
Yeah. Just boss that guy's ass. Look at that hamburger bun. What is that? White Castle?
Ah! You feel powerful while playing
Yeah.
this. I feel like I'm fucking everything up.
That's why a lot of people herald this game.
I love this game.
Yeah.
Like when I was over Microsoft, like they were testing out. I forget what feature they were testing out, but oh no, it was the One X. And but they want to test a bunch of online like games that barely people played that was on the Xbox store.
Yeah.
So they gave a list of them. It was like if you choose one and play it for a while, you can have the game for free. They saw us on there because it was on the 360, so I chose it and I have it on the Xbox now. It's cool.
Cool.
Just whack off this asparagus. Do
Yeah.
it back. Yeah.
So the good thing about it is like your vitality, so you have up to 100 health, but you only get one life. So when you're dead, it'll start over.
Oh, we ain't dead.
Oh, we ain't dead.
There's actually a game on the PlayStation called Gunner's Heaven. It's basically a ripoff of this. Complete ripoff from the art style to the gameplay. It was never released in America, but I honestly like it as much as it's well done enough. Where I don't even give a shit that it's a ripoff.
Sayonara, sucker!
Where the fuck did I go?
Bravado man?
Bravoo, man. There's a lot of bad translation in this.
Well, you're nuts. That's horrifying. Epic jump.
Easy. GG, easy.
Yeah, don't go too far down because then it takes away out. You're dead, Jim.
You're dead.
Oh, press start.
Follow me, set me free, trust me and we will.
You got it, brother.
From the city. Hey, pinch my butt.
These little scamps in the trees. Get some toast.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, this game's pretty boss.
Contra Hardcore is a story behind this. That's kind of relevant to other games too. But we're gonna start off with the regular U.S. version.
Mm-hmm.
So at the time, companies were very against rentals. So they thought the solution to having people not rent the game and never play it again was to make the game super, super ridiculous hard.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to look at this game, and this is, well, first, that looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
And
cool.
so your life, you have no health bar. It's just one shot and you're dead.
Wow.
And you're gonna see how fucked up that is just in the first level. It's also so over the top. It's fucking
Yeah,
great.
it is.
There's just shit all over the place at all times. And see, I'm dead already. That's my first guy down. I have 2 more to go.
Is there a Konami code for this?
Probably.
What is a Konami code?
Up, down, left, right, BA, start.
Yeah,
What does
get
that do?
30 lives in the original contract.
In
And
all
then like
games?
they incorporated the
Yeah.
other Konami games
So
all
is
the
it-
time.
I'm dead already.
It's not that right, different game though, just a different title.
Yeah.
That is genius.
That logo's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play this.
Lot to load it. Yeah, what he said.
We're gonna pick that up. And I see those 3 bars there.
Mm-hmm.
It means you get hit 3 times before you lose a life.
Wow, so there's
Nice.
only 1 bar in America?
Yep.
Wow.
Usually it goes the other way. Usually the games are more.
I was just gonna say
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's crazy.
Like companies got a little weird with the shit they were doing because of rentals.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Good for Sega for putting this mini console out with all of these different options and
Yeah.
details.
That's what I'm saying. They
Because
definitely
if
kept the hardcore gamer in mind with it.
Yeah, because if you compare it, especially someone like Joe who notices everything, like his review on a PlayStation Mini is a total 180
That's a fucking train wreck.
of this.
I'm so disappointed in PlayStation 1. I'm ultimately I was able to hack it and fix all the issues, but they were
Yeah. Shouldn't have to.
they just half-assed it so obviously, and just if you don't give a shit about your history, why should anybody else?
Mm-hmm.
Everything in this game is so over the top. It's fucking great.
So neat. Cool. Cool. Do you think maybe they wanted to take advantage of the really neat graphics?
I mean, this could be done on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd probably be more colorful on the Super Nintendo, so it's because it's capable of more colors.
That's one technical thing I never knew about it. So that the SNES was more vibrant for that reason. So I always noticed that with a lot of games.
There's only 64 on-screen colors available in the
Okay.
Genesis.
Never knew that.
I think it's more like 256 on the, or 512 on the Super Nintendo.
Wow.
That's why a lot of games that got ported for both systems generally look better on SNES.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought
there's
this one looked better. I thought that was the point, that games look more intense on here.
no. This came out years before the Super Nintendo.
Interesting.
That's the first level.
Yeah.
Neat.
That's pretty dope.
This is an interesting game.
Comic Zone. We have that on our
SNES.
Xbox, yeah.
Oh yeah, Xbox too. Yeah.
I wish they put. Everybody remember Ristar?
Yes.
I wish they put that on here. That was a fun game.
Mm.
And that's a Sega game. I don't know why they wouldn't have done it.
Dynamite Heat. Oh, freaking goodness! Are you playing already?
Yep. Made by the same company that made Guardian Heroes, so
Okay.
I mean, Gunstar
Heroes.
yeah.
This game is Japanese as all hell
Yeah.
already. Thank God you made it.
Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. This is hilarious.
What the hell is this?
My human slaves. Oh my
Wow.
goodness. He is tuckered out. He's getting pissed.
Ooh.
Good job.
Cool. Secret points.
He didn't get any secret points.
Where the hell were their
good.
secrets? Like,
I didn't have time for secrets in this game.
I know, it's just like, you had, like, there's no exploration at all. Where the fuck?
Yikes.
This is one of the best
This
things
is-
I've ever seen in my life.
Fucking nuts.
You can change your heads in this game?
Whoa. I like this.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
Oh. It's just, this is so...
Oh, you know.
Everybody knows pigs blow stars out of their nose.
Maybe in this world I do,
Maybe in this world.
I feel like anything happens in this world.
but yeah. Congratulations, I guess.
Like, this is like the
Wow.
video. This is like the video game version of like one of those crazy Japanese
Game
commercials.
shows?
No,
Yeah.
commercials
Yeah.
where you don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
And it's just all of a sudden it's over.
This game is crazy. This game is crazy.
I'm totally speechless.
Yeah.
When you were talking about that game, Roystar, I thought this was kind of going to be the same thing.
You just look so angry.
I'm not happy about winning.
Yeah. Take your congratulations and go fuck yourself. Does this really require a tutorial?
I don't think you have to go in those rooms, do you?
No, but like the fact that they made it made people think that this guy pointing at shit is not obvious enough.
Yeah.
Well, you better get used to it when you find some purpose in it, 'cause you have 57 shots left.
Oh god. Now it's just getting impossible.
Yeah, but you know what though? When you reach a boss at one point, you have to do all this quickly, you're going to be happy at this tutorial.
The 3 hours of tutorial.
Yeah. Toys in
Toys in the hood.
Oh, in case you didn't know, Dynamite Heady on sale after you bought it.
Yeah.
This is so good.
Toys in the Hood, capitalizing on that children's classic
Look at
Toys
the
in the
guys
Hood.
flexing in the background. I've never seen
What are the
anything
origins of this game? The bathhouse fever dream that this is. Hey! The fuck?
Oh, so now we're just ripping off Kirby.
Seriously. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, of course.
there's your foot
Of
fetish.
course. There's just feet hanging out of the ceiling, of course. Do any of you guys want to try this?
No.
One of those is Wi-Fi. You
Oh.
can get that. You know,
Oh, okay, that's a great power up. Thanks, guys.
hit the Wi-Fi. See what that does.
Oh, okay.
Get the fuck
trickster.
out of here!
You
What
friggin'
is
trickster!
this? Look at the guys in the window.
Gummy old creeps. This is badass. Look at that Twinkie.
This is a fucking badass game.
Wow.
Mad Dog.
Uh-oh. So this cat's kind of a thing in the game?
This might be the best game ever made.
Oh my god. Pretty close to it. Cat.
Of course this is the music.
Are they allowed to use this music?
This is
They
probably...
pay for it. It might be public domain.
Yeah, it's gotta be public domain.
Freaking clown show of a game, I swear to God. Target.
I think I got it now. Not just this
Got it.
boss. Everything in this
Yeah.
game makes sense to me
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
Now I knew what he meant when he said target before.
Oh. Oh, god damn it, I can't do anything.
I feel like it's offensive for some reason.
That is hilarious.
He's crawling around on the ground.
Yeesh. Cool.
Good job.
Did get it, just like you said you would.
You did.
Now let's here's some of this.
Yeah. Now here's some more of the perfectly understandable plot.
These creepy, eyeless, hairless gimps in the background. Yeah.
Like us.
Uh-oh. What?
Oh, bitch.
Oh, that makes sense now.
Stole our key.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get some.
Ain't it like a woman?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think it's a good place to call off
Yeah.
right now. We know the other ones are pretty damn good. We'll touch on those at some other point.
Alright, so that's the Sega Genesis Mini. What'd you think, Jen?
I was impressed by it. I think I enjoyed the games more than I enjoy any Super Nintendo games. Honestly,
Shots
because
fired.
I am a little bit more into like beat 'em ups and casual side scrollers, and I feel like Nintendo had a lot of really difficult like platformers that I'm not really that into. I really enjoyed it. I would have bought that probably over, and I probably wouldn't have bought it over Super Nintendo just because of their titles, but impressed. Oh, and I really liked that it had the two different versions. Well, not even two, it had more, but it has all of the regional versions.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really nice touch on their behalf so that you can get the real feel of it, and I like that you can organize them in different ways because it's just more customizable to the player, and they really have the player in mind.
Cool.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
No, I mean, you took the words out of my mouth with that. I think it was probably the best of the mini consoles that are out there. Like I said earlier in the video, great selection of games to introduce you to the system. A lot of these games I played later on in life, not realizing they were Genesis games. Again, the regional thing was great. Good ports. Just fun. I'll probably end up going out and buying one myself at this point. So
Yeah, and it's my favorite of the mini consoles, but I'm more because I'm a big Genesis fan. I think as far as features and accessibility goes, they're all really good, except for the PlayStation Mini.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just love the care they obviously put into it, which is a very stark contrast to the PlayStation Mini. But you know, just everything from the hardware design to the games, it's really well done. Really happy with it.
yeah.
So if you have a Sega Genesis Mini and you've played it, let us know what you think of it in the comments. And if you haven't played it and you have some questions about it, also leave those in the comments. You can like us, you can subscribe to us, or you can just pass by this and never watch us ever again. Thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah.
We're Real People Gaming with Retro People Gaming.
Smooth.
Retro People Gaming.
Retro people.
All right.